A wealthy person is packing their bags and coming to meet you. Archangel Michael says, there are footsteps being prepared in silence. Bags are being zipped, doors are being locked, and a journey is beginning that is directly tied to you. The person moving toward you does not come empty-handed, for their presence will carry weight, power, and destiny. The night is thick with unspoken secrets, and somewhere far away, a wealthy individual is gathering the last of their belongings. Their hands touch gold, papers, and letters that mark their authority and influence. Every movement they make is wrapped in urgency, as if time itself is pressing them to meet you face to face. They are not coming because of chance. They are not moving toward you because of accident. This journey has been written in the quiet pages of fate, and the steps of this person are already aligned with the purpose heaven wants revealed to you. Even now, as you read this, the air shifts with an unseen pressure. It feels as though someone is moving closer, though you cannot yet see them. This approach is both powerful and unsettling, because the arrival of this person will not leave your life the same. Type Amen 333 if you feel the weight of this message reaching into your spirit right now. Their story has been hidden for long, but heaven has seen it clearly. This wealthy one is not only measured in finances, but in decisions, in opportunities, and in authority. Wherever they walk, things change, doors open, movements begin, and people follow their influence. What makes their approach to you so serious is the reason behind their journey. They are not coming for leisure, nor for casual interest. Their movement carries a divine push, a reason so great that even you may not be ready for the weight of what they will place in your hands. The road they are traveling has shadows. There are people behind them who do not want this meeting to happen. There are voices that whisper, trying to create delays, but still their heart is set, and their spirit keeps them moving toward you. Your life has been under observation, and heaven knows the long wait you have endured. That waiting is about to break open in a moment you will remember forever. The wealthy one draws nearer, not with empty hands, but with something prepared for you long ago. Type Amen 444 to receive the blessing of preparation before their arrival. The night will feel longer before they reach you, and signs will appear in subtle ways. A sudden call, an unusual encounter, or even a shift in your dreams may mark the nearness of their journey. Each of these signals is meant to awaken your spirit and keep you alert. Archangel Michael speaks once more, do not take this lightly. What is moving toward you is wrapped in divine strategy. The encounter will be a dividing line. Before it, your life will remain as it was, but after it, nothing will remain the same. Imagine the moment their hand reaches out to yours. That single gesture will not be simple, it will carry promises, responsibility, and an unlocking of something you did not know you were chosen to carry. Their eyes will reflect recognition, as if they already know you beyond introductions. But beware, there is a shadow watching this movement. Someone near you may try to create noise, to distract, or to cause you to miss the significance of this meeting. You must hold steady, for this moment is too critical to be lost. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for the shadow to break and the truth to stand. The wealthy one is not a stranger to power. They have stood in rooms where decisions for nations were made. They have signed contracts that shaped futures, and they have been trusted with secrets that others would never hear. Yet, in their journey to you, they come not with arrogance, but with purpose. There is something about you that has drawn their steps. They could go anywhere, yet they are being pulled toward your path. Their wealth cannot explain it, their logic cannot resist it, but their spirit knows, they must see you now. They are packing more than clothes in their bags. Inside are documents, items, and even gifts that hold meaning for you. What they carry will be revealed piece by piece, and each revelation will mark another layer of transformation in your life. Even the timing of their journey has been calculated. It is not random, it is exact, chosen, and marked. You are standing at the edge of the appointed hour, and soon the knock you hear at your door will not be ordinary. Type Amen 111 if you are ready for the appointed hour to open over your life. The suspense builds with every moment, and the unseen world watches in silence. The angels move around the path of this wealthy one, ensuring that they reach you at the right moment. Obstacles try to arise, but divine hands clear them away. You may feel restless without reason, as if your body knows something is about to shift. That sensation is real, it is your spirit aligning with what is already in motion. Heaven often prepares the inside of a person before the outside moment arrives. This person's journey is costly. They are leaving behind comfort, stepping out of their usual space, and risking more than you realize. Their steps are an act of faith, though they may not even see it that way themselves. And when they finally reach you, what they reveal will shake the ordinary ground of your life. It will not be something you can hide, nor something you can dismiss. It will shine like a fire, drawing both good and unwanted attention toward you. Type Amen 222 if you are ready for the fire of this encounter to awaken your destiny. Their vehicle moves through the roads as if guided by unseen hands. Every turn, every stop, every delay has meaning, for nothing about this journey is random. The night sky covers them, but the light of destiny glows ahead, drawing them closer to you. This wealthy person has already told no one about the true reason they are coming. On the surface, their movement may appear ordinary, as though it is just another business trip, another meeting. But beneath that disguise lies the burning truth: your name is hidden in their decision. The silence around you is not empty. It is a silence filled with tension, as though heaven is holding its breath until the moment of contact. Even your atmosphere begins to feel heavier, because great things never arrive quietly, they come with a shift in the unseen. The longer they travel, the stronger the pull becomes. Even they cannot explain why their thoughts keep circling back to you, why their feet will not rest until they stand before you. This is not man's plan, it is heaven's unfolding. Type Amen 777 if you feel the unseen shifting already near your life. Their hands grip items that hold weight in the future. A sealed envelope rests inside their bag, one that carries your name even though you do not know it yet. The pen strokes, the numbers, and the signatures within it are bound to alter your path forever. Beside it rests another item, something more personal. It could be a token, a gift, or a symbol chosen just for you. This is not a random offering, but one that has been tied to your spirit long before today. They feel both anticipation and unease. They know that meeting you will stir the waters of destiny, but they cannot turn away from it now. It is as though invisible hands are pushing them forward, ensuring that their movement cannot stop until you stand face to face. The wealth they hold is nothing compared to the reason they are being sent to you. For what they bring is not just financial, it is a connection, a power, an opening into something far greater than gold itself. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to receive beyond silver and gold. The world has painted this person as strong, unshakable, untouchable. But as their journey to you unfolds, something within them softens. They realize this meeting is not about their power, it is about a purpose far greater than their own understanding. They look out the window as they travel, and the reflection staring back at them seems different tonight. They wonder why their heart beats so quickly, why their mind cannot shake the thought of you. Though they try to distract themselves, every sign points back to your destiny. Meanwhile, in your own space, you may feel restless without knowing why. Perhaps sleep is broken, perhaps your thoughts are uneasy. This is not ordinary, it is your spirit sensing what is drawing closer in silence. Archangel Michael says, "This is the crossing of paths heaven has appointed. Be ready, for this arrival will unlock the next chapter of your destiny." Type Amen 1212 if you believe this chapter is opening for you now. Every wealthy person has many connections, but this connection is not born from business, nor profit. It is born from alignment, a divine magnet pulling you and this individual toward each other. The unseen threads of fate are weaving tightly, ensuring no outside hand can sever them. Someone around them suspects something is unusual. A friend, an associate, or a family member may wonder why their journey feels secretive. Yet, no one can stop it, because the reason behind it is hidden from their eyes. This secrecy is protection. If everyone knew the true purpose of their movement, there would be forces attempting to block it. But heaven covers what must remain hidden until the right moment is revealed. As they draw closer, the sound of their footsteps is almost like thunder in the spiritual realm. The earth beneath them shakes because they carry not just wealth, but influence, power, and change. Their shadow stretches toward your life even before they arrive. Type Amen 1010 if you are ready to receive the weight of this influence in your path. They stop briefly to rest, but even rest cannot silence the pull. Their thoughts are restless, replaying the reason they must keep going. They know something within them will not find peace until they complete this meeting. Your life has often felt as though unseen forces were delaying your rise. Every time you were close to breakthrough, something interfered. But this moment is different, it has been preserved and guarded, hidden until the exact time. The angels walk with them, surrounding their journey, ensuring that nothing blocks the connection. Even in moments of danger, they are shielded, because too much is at stake in what they carry for you. They rise again, pushing forward on the path. The sound of their movement is no longer just their own, it is the echo of destiny walking toward you with undeniable force. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for destiny's echo to reach your doorstep. The road beneath their feet seems endless, but every mile brings them closer. With each passing moment, the air grows heavier, as though time itself is folding in around their journey. The world outside looks ordinary, yet within the silence, everything is supernatural. They touch the handle of their suitcase, almost as if to reassure themselves. Inside lies more than items, it holds secrets, contracts, and proof of what they will soon reveal. The weight of that bag is not only physical, but spiritual, because what it carries will shift your tomorrow. Their heart pounds faster, but they keep moving. A part of them wonders why they feel as if someone is watching over this journey, guiding them step by step. They cannot see the angelic hosts walking beside them, but their spirit knows this path is guarded. As they breathe deeply, a strange calm washes over them. Though they do not fully understand, something within whispers that this meeting is inevitable. It is not chance, it is written. Type Amen 4444 if you believe this meeting is written for you. The wealthy one is not a stranger to risk, yet this risk feels different. This is not a financial gamble, nor a business move. This is a leap of destiny, where the reward is not profit but fulfillment of something larger than life itself. In their thoughts, your face flickers, even if they have never seen you clearly. It is as though an invisible image presses against their mind. They try to resist it, but it becomes sharper with every step they take. Meanwhile, the air around you shifts. You may feel sudden chills, or a sense that eyes are upon you. This is the spiritual alignment, your world preparing for a collision with theirs. Archangel Michael says, the path of wealth is bending toward you. Do not resist it, for it carries the seed of transformation. Type Amen 6666 to align your spirit with the path being drawn to you. The wealthy one remembers moments of their past, times they were tested, moments of loss, even betrayals. They see how those trials shaped them into who they are today. Without knowing it, those very trials prepared them for the role they are about to play in your story. Their eyes carry the weight of experience, but their hands are steady. They are used to responsibility, to carrying decisions that affect many. Yet, this one decision feels greater than all others, for it is not tied to their empire but to destiny itself. Your life is about to intersect with a story larger than your own. This meeting will not only impact you, it will ripple outward, touching others you have not yet met. This is the kind of moment heaven watches with intent. The suspense deepens, because the closer they get, the more shadows stir. Someone nearby senses something is shifting and may try to create confusion around you. But no shadow is stronger than divine will. Type Amen 5555 to silence every shadow standing against your encounter. At last, their vehicle slows. They step out, feeling the weight of the night air around them. It is as though the atmosphere itself knows what is about to unfold. They lift their bag, clutching it firmly. Their footsteps echo louder than normal, carrying power with every strike. These are not ordinary steps, they are the final steps of a journey written long before now. Your life has been in waiting, and this moment is the breaking point. Heaven has orchestrated every detail, removing what could interfere and allowing only what must happen to stand. The suspense builds to its peak, the wealthy one is almost before you. The next knock you hear, the next presence you feel, may be the arrival that rewrites everything. Type Amen 9999 if you are ready to receive what heaven has preserved for you. Their eyes lock on the path ahead, and for a moment, they hesitate. The magnitude of this meeting presses down, making their heart race. They know once they step forward, there is no return to life as it was. Your world waits in silence, as though the air itself holds still. Even the unseen realm pauses, for the weight of this encounter carries eternal consequence. They draw breath, steadying their spirit. Then, with determination, they take the final steps forward, each one carrying fire, change, and revelation. The suspense is complete, the wealthy one has reached you. Their presence stands like a storm, yet inside that storm lies blessing, power, and an unveiling that will change everything. Type Amen 1111 if you are ready for the storm of blessing to fall on your life. The wealthy one pauses before the threshold, their breath steady but heavy. The night air wraps around them like a cloak, charged with unseen energy. Every heartbeat thunders, not just in their chest, but in the atmosphere around them. They stand at the edge of your world, separated only by a few final steps. Their journey, long, tiring, and filled with obstacles, has brought them here, exactly as destiny intended. They know this meeting will not be like any other they have ever experienced. The silence deepens. Even the smallest sounds, the rustle of trees, the hum of distant traffic, seem to fade into nothingness. All that matters now is the moment about to unfold, where two paths finally collide into one story. The wealthy one shifts their grip on their bag. Their fingers tremble slightly, but not from fear, from the awareness that this is a divine appointment no human hand could have arranged. Type Amen 2222 if you are ready for this divine appointment to open before you. Inside the bag lies more than wealth. It holds documents that bear your name, keys that open new spaces, and gifts that symbolize more than material blessing. Each item is chosen with intention, each one linked to the future you are about to step into. But it is not the items alone that carry power, it is the presence of the person themselves. Where they stand, they bring a shift. Where they walk, they change the ground beneath them. Their arrival is not only physical, it is spiritual. Your life has been circling the same places for too long. Doors have closed, delays have piled up, and hope has grown thin. But this arrival is the breaking of delay, the signal that the wait is finally over. The wealthy one feels the same pressure. They know they have carried responsibility for many, but this moment feels different. This is not about their empire, this is about you. Type Amen 3333 to step into the breaking of delay now. They take the first step forward, and the sound echoes louder than expected. It feels like thunder rolling across the sky, though no storm is present. In that sound lies the vibration of destiny, louder, stronger, undeniable. Your heart may begin to race even without knowing why. You feel something shifting, an invisible nearness pressing against your spirit. This is not imagination, it is alignment. The wealthy one lifts their eyes. They see light spilling from the place where you dwell, a light that pulls them even stronger than before. Their feet move faster now, as though drawn by an invisible force, unstoppable and unshakable. This is the moment when prophecy becomes reality, when what was hidden moves into sight. Heaven has waited for this hour, and now nothing can stop it. Type Amen 4444 if you are ready for prophecy to turn into reality. Finally, they stand before the door. Their hand rises, hesitating for the briefest second. The suspense swells, the entire unseen world holds its breath. When their knuckles strike against the door, the sound carries far more than wood against wood. It carries the weight of years of waiting, of promises delayed, of blessings preserved for this moment. You may not realize it at first. To you, it may feel like an ordinary knock. But within that sound lies the thunder of breakthrough, the arrival of change, and the entrance of destiny itself. They wait for your response, their heart steady, their spirit burning. The moment of encounter is here. Type Amen 5555 if you are ready to open the door to destiny. When the door opens, the atmosphere changes instantly. The air feels thicker, charged, alive. Even your body may feel a sudden rush of energy, as though something beyond this world has stepped into your space. The wealthy one stands tall, their presence overwhelming but not oppressive. Their eyes lock onto yours, and in that gaze, you feel recognition. It is as if you have known them, even if you have never met before. They do not come with empty words. Every sentence they speak carries weight, as though each word is carved into time itself. Their voice is calm, steady, but powerful enough to move your spirit. Archangel Michael whispers, "This is the one heaven has sent." Do not see them only by what they carry, see them by the purpose they unlock. Type Amen 7777 if you receive the purpose tied to this arrival. The wealthy one steps across the threshold, and with that simple act, a wave of energy floods the room. It feels as though walls that once pressed in are now expanding, making space for something greater. The air grows heavier, not in burden, but in presence. Their footsteps are deliberate, echoing in a way that seems louder than natural. Each step feels like it leaves an imprint, as though the ground itself remembers their arrival. Their presence is not ordinary, it carries both silence and stone together. They set down their bag, and the sound of it touching the ground feels final, as though something long awaited has just been delivered. Though the bag looks ordinary, what rests inside it is everything but. It holds the keys of change, the symbols of a destiny that has waited for you. Your spirit already senses what your mind cannot yet explain. This is not just another visitor. This is the encounter that divides your life into before and after. Type Amen 8888 if you are ready to step into the after of your life. Their eyes lock onto yours again, and in that gaze you feel something you have not felt in a long time. Recognition. It is not the recognition of familiarity, but of destiny. It is the silent language of two paths designed to intersect. They open their mouth to speak, but for a moment, no words come out. The weight of the moment is too heavy, even for them. They are a person of influence, used to speaking in front of crowds, yet here they stand, humbled by the gravity of your presence. Finally, their voice breaks through the silence. The tone is calm, steady, but filled with something deeper. Their words are not only for your ears, they are for your soul. Every syllable strikes like fire, every phrase plants seeds you will never forget. What they reveal first is not material. It is the truth of why they have come. They speak of instructions, of being led, of knowing within themselves that this meeting could not be postponed. Type Amen 9999 if you believe the truth is being revealed to you even now. The wealthy one bends down and unzips the bag. The sound seems to echo louder than it should, as though the room itself is listening. Your spirit quickens, you know what comes next will not be ordinary. The first thing they draw out is a sealed envelope. Its paper is thick, marked with the kind of authority only the wealthy and powerful can carry. Your name is not yet visible, but their eyes say it belongs to you. They place it in your hands, and the weight is undeniable. This is not just paper. It is proof, it is promise, it is preparation made manifest. The envelope is a signal, the first of many revelations that will follow. In that moment, you feel something break inside. The heaviness of waiting, the silence of delay, the endless cycles, all shattered. The arrival has begun to unlock your life. Type Amen 1212 if you feel the breaking has already started within you. From the bag, they draw another item. This one is not businesslike, it is personal. Perhaps a small box, perhaps a gift chosen with careful thought. They do not explain its full meaning yet, but their eyes tell you it is more than it seems. This object carries symbolism. It is a token of connection, a sign that their journey to you is not shallow. They want you to understand that what they bring is not transactional, it is relational, purposeful, sealed with depth. As you hold it, a rush of energy flows into your hands. It feels almost alive, as though carrying a spiritual charge. You realize this is not just about wealth, it is about something heaven has placed between you and them. The wealthy one watches closely, studying your response. They see the shift happening within you, and a small smile crosses their lips. They know they were right to come. Type Amen 1010 if you believe the symbolic gift in your life is being placed now. Their voice returns, stronger this time. They begin to explain, not everything, but enough to anchor you. They speak of doors they have the power to open, opportunities you could not reach alone. Their words paint a picture of futures you once thought impossible. Yet, even as they speak, you sense something deeper. This is not only about opportunity, it is about calling. This meeting has been designed not just to bless you, but to position you where heaven always intended you to be. The wealthy one tells you stories of moments they almost turned back, times when obstacles nearly stopped them from coming. Yet, each time, something stronger than themselves pushed them forward. Now, standing before you, they know why. Your spirit feels it too. This is not luck, not chance. This is orchestration. Heaven has moved every piece into place to ensure this meeting would happen exactly as it is now. Type Amen 3333 if you receive the orchestration of heaven over your life. The wealthy one's hands linger over the bag again. There is still more inside, but they do not rush. Every movement is careful, deliberate, as though they understand that each step of this unveiling carries its own appointed moment. Their eyes lift toward you, scanning your face, measuring your readiness. They do not want to overwhelm you, for they know the weight of what they carry cannot be absorbed all at once. Still, the urgency in their spirit pushes them to continue. From within the bag, they pull out a set of papers bound together. The edges are crisp, and the seal of authority stamped upon them glimmers faintly. These are not ordinary documents, they hold decisions, transfers, and rights that will soon bear your name. The sound of the papers sliding onto the table is louder than expected. To the natural ear, it is simple, but to your spirit, it is the sound of chains breaking. The wealth, once distant, is now being placed within your reach. Type Amen 2121 if you feel the chains of limitation breaking even now. Your hands hover over the documents, hesitant yet drawn to them. You sense their gravity, and even before reading, you know they represent new beginnings. A shift has already taken place. The wealthy one leans forward, speaking in a voice both calm and commanding. They explain that these documents will open doors, not just in finances, but in influence, in status, in the authority you carry in the world. They assure you this is not a favor, it is destiny. Every word seems to resonate deeper than the surface. Their tone is not casual, nor businesslike, it is prophetic without them even knowing it. They may not speak of heaven, but their lips carry the weight of divine orchestration. Your heart stirs, your eyes widen. Something inside you whispers that this is only the beginning. What you hold is not the end, it is the first layer of a greater unveiling. Type Amen 4141 if you are ready for the unveiling to continue in your life. The wealthy one returns to the bag. Their movements are slower now, as though what remains inside carries even greater weight. The silence grows tense, but anticipation keeps you locked in place. They draw out a small key. Its surface gleams in the light, and it feels heavier than a key should. The sight of it sparks something deep in your spirit, as though this is the symbol you have been waiting for. They do not explain immediately. Instead, they place the key in your hand and simply say, "This belongs to you." The simplicity of their words hides the depth of what this gesture means. Keys are never just objects, they are authority, access, ownership. What this one represents will soon be revealed, but for now, the mystery lingers, wrapping the air with an even thicker suspense. Type Amen 55555 if you are ready for keys of ownership and access to be placed in your hands. For a moment, time seems to pause. You hold the key, and in that instant, visions flicker in your spirit, doors opening, rooms you've never entered, places you've never touched. The images race quickly, but they leave their imprint on your soul. The wealthy one watches you silently, almost as though they know what is happening within you. Their eyes hold a quiet intensity, like someone who understands more than they say. They speak again, this time with greater weight. They reveal that what they carry is not just wealth for your comfort, but power for your purpose. Their journey was not to give you luxury, it was to position you to fulfill what was always inside of you. Archangel Michael says, "This is more than riches. This is the unlocking of assignment. What you hold now is not for you alone, it is for the generations your life will touch." Type Amen 66666 if you receive the unlocking of assignment into your hands. The bag still holds one final item, but they hesitate before pulling it out. It is clear this last unveiling is the most important of all. Their hand rests on it for a moment, their breathing heavy, as though they are preparing themselves as much as preparing you. You sit in silence, waiting, your spirit already trembling with the weight of anticipation. The air feels charged, like a stone building just before it breaks. Every second feels stretched, as though time itself slows down. At last, they draw it out. It is not paper, not a key, not a box, it is something even more profound. A ledger, a will, or perhaps a sealed package, marked with signs of secrecy. Whatever it is, its very appearance carries gravity beyond imagination. They place it carefully before you, and the silence deepens further. You realize this is the heart of their journey, the reason they packed their bags, the reason heaven pushed them to you, the reason the shadows tried to interfere. Type Amen 77777 if you are ready for the final unveiling of destiny to touch your life. Their hand lingers over the final item as though it carries the weight of 1,000 untold stories. The wealthy one takes a slow breath, their chest rising and falling with the tension of release. You watch closely, every fiber of your being alive with expectation, sensing that what comes next will not only explain their journey but rewrite your entire destiny. The package is sealed tightly, bound with care as if someone wanted to ensure it reached only you. Its surface bears markings of authority, subtle yet undeniable. You can tell that this is not something lightly carried, nor lightly given, it was preserved for a moment such as this. They slide it toward you across the table. The sound is faint, yet in the spiritual realm it roars like thunder. The movement itself feels like the passing of a torch, a transfer, a handover of something greater than material wealth. Your fingers tremble as you reach for it. The air feels heavier still, as if the room itself leans closer to witness the moment. Type Amen 88888 if you are ready to receive what has been preserved just for you. The wealthy one begins to speak, but their words come slowly. They are not explaining casually, they are revealing carefully. Every sentence carries depth, like a riddle unfolding. This was meant for someone who would not misuse it. Someone who has been tested, pressed, and refined. Many could not be trusted with what lies inside, but destiny has brought me here to place it in your hands. Their voice steadies as they continue. They tell you of how they nearly gave this to another, how others tried to position themselves to receive it, but something always stopped them. Again and again, doors closed until this moment, this meeting. Their eyes hold yours, unblinking, as though they are looking into your very soul. Now I know why, they whisper. It was never for them. It was always for you. Type Amen 99999 if you believe what was always meant for you is finally arriving. Your hands rest on the sealed package. Even before you open it, you feel a vibration through your fingertips, like energy pulsing beneath the surface. You know instinctively that what lies inside is alive with destiny. The wealthy one leans back slightly, watching you. Their task is not to control what you will do with it, but to deliver it faithfully. Their presence was the bridge. What happens next will be your choice. The silence stretches as your spirit battles between fear and readiness. You feel both overwhelmed and exhilarated. You know that opening this will not only change your circumstances, it will change you. Then, slowly, you break the seal. The sound of tearing paper echoes louder than expected, like a trumpet announcing a shift in the unseen world. Type Amen 11111 if you are ready for the sound of breakthrough to announce your next season. Inside lies more than you could have imagined. It could be a deed, a letter, a contract, or a hidden legacy, but what matters most is not the form, but the meaning. This is the culmination of everything, the reason the wealthy one left their comfort, the reason they carried this burden, the reason heaven watched so intently. Your eyes scan the first lines, and immediately your heart quickens. The words confirm everything your spirit already knew but your mind had long struggled to believe. This is your inheritance, your elevation, your undeniable claim. Tears may well up in your eyes, not from sadness but from the overwhelming recognition that after years of delay, denial, and deception, your moment has finally arrived. This is no longer a promise, it is manifestation. The wealthy one nods, as though they can see the fire lighting within you. They know their mission is complete. They were the vessel, the courier, the bridge between what was hidden and what is now revealed. Type Amen 12121 if you receive the manifestation of what was promised to you. The atmosphere in the room shifts dramatically. Where once there was suspense, now there is clarity. Where there was delay, now there is momentum. You can almost hear the sound of chains snapping, of locks breaking, of doors swinging open. The wealthy one's presence still feels immense, but no longer intimidating. Instead, it feels like a covering, a shield, a guardian-like figure who arrived not to overshadow you but to launch you. They speak once more, their tone softer now. This is only the beginning. What has been placed in your hands will grow. It is a seed of something far larger than you can see now. Protect it, nurture it, and it will multiply beyond measure. Their words settle into your spirit like firebrands. You realize the weight of responsibility, but also the immensity of opportunity. You are not standing in limitation anymore, you are standing in destiny. Type Amen 13131 if you are ready to stand fully in your destiny. The wealthy one rises slowly, their movements filled with dignity and finality. They pick up the now empty bag, its purpose fulfilled. Their eyes rest on you for a long moment, silently affirming that everything has shifted. They do not need to say goodbye, for this is not an ending, it is a beginning. Their role was to deliver, and they have done so. Your role is to carry forward what has been placed into your life. The silence that follows is not empty, it is filled with possibility. The future stretches out before you, wide and open, ready for you to step into it with power. Archangel Michael whispers, the meeting was never about chance. It was the appointed moment where heaven's wealth touched earth's vessel. Guard it well, for what begins today will ripple for generations. Type Amen 14141 if you believe your generations will carry the blessing of this moment. The door closes softly behind them as they leave, but the presence of what they delivered remains. The air is different, your spirit is different, and your path is forever changed. The wealthy one came not to stay but to activate. As you sit with the envelope, the key, the documents, and the sealed revelation now open before you, you realize you are no longer waiting. The long nights of wondering, of asking, of striving have ended. The evidence is in your hands. You understand now that wealth is not only measured in money, it is measured in destiny, in inheritance, in alignment. And today, both spiritual and physical wealth have collided into your life.